Hi, ever wonder what it's like to work another profession or live in the underworld? Listen to unsuspecting riders give a 10 to 15 minute personal masterclass as I spontaneously interview them as they enter my taxi. I'm your host, Simon Rushton, and this is Taxi Chronicles. Morning. Yes, we're back with another episode, another rider. We've got two riders today, beautiful girls. They look like Kardashians or models or something like that. But they're in the hairdressing business, the beauty business, which explains it all. And they're going to tell us about their new business they've opened and why they've opened it and where they got the inspiration from. So nice to have you here today, ladies. Grab the phone. Yeah, okay. So it's Gemma and
Ellie.
Okay, nice to meet you. So, first of all, what kind of people were you when you were in school?
I was really quiet and I kept myself to myself.
And I was exactly the same. Yeah, I was probably the weird one at school.
Okay, that's interesting. So would you say you're introverts, extroverts?
Introvert.
Probably introvert, yeah. Better as I've got older though.
Okay, because obviously running a salon is going to be quite socialising.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is probably why we're introverts on our days off. We just
Yeah.
don't want to talk.
Yeah.
Okay. So on business days you're extroverts.
Yes.
On normal days you're introverts. Okay. So what gave you the inspiration to doing the salon?
Gemma, over to you.
I just didn't want to work for anyone, to be honest, anymore. And I thought I want to be my own boss, and yeah, that's it.
Okay. And then yourself?
And so Gemma is my boss, and it's the best job I've ever had. So I'm self-employed, and I'm actually self-employed. I can go home when I like, I can work as much as I like. I love it.
And I didn't pay her to say that.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Interesting. So what kind of services do you offer?
We offer cut and blow dries, colours, extensions, everything.
Literally everything.
Men's hair.
Men's hair?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
we do men's
Barbering.
haircuts.
Oh, I thought you meant like if it's bald, you can.
Oh no,
put hair
can't.
on it,
We
don't
can do a few extensions if you want.
you?
If the price is right.
I've accepted my baldness some time now, and I'm not sure how the missus would take that if I came out with a forehead of
We can highlight your beard though. You can have some like red in it or
Some glitter in there.
yeah, beard tinsel. Oh my god, yeah.
What's the most common hairstyle thing you do for ladies and then for men?
Ladies, mainly colour, I think.
Yeah, probably balayage at the moment.
Yeah, balayage is really in.
What's balayage?
So it's basically grown out highlights. So it means you can have it done as and when you want. You don't have to keep coming back to top it up. It can last you till it grows out. So
So is that like what you have in the front?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, basically what I've got.
That's nice. I went to Spain. I used to go to Spain a lot as a child, and my friend, white girl, but her hair should change colour in the sun naturally. So you should do what your hair looks like now.
Yeah, she's lucky enough to not have to pay for it. Just happens naturally.
It's interesting because eventually she's in the sun long enough, her whole hair just changed from brunette to that gold that you have.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I've never seen anything like it since. But
Oh.
yeah.
People pay a fortune to get that.
yeah, like hundreds.
Okay, so we're all blessed in our own different ways.
Exactly.
So what would you ladies say that you have learnt? Obviously you've got both your different points of view here. That you've learnt that you wish you knew when you started the business.
I don't know. I think to be confident. I think to
Trust your own instincts,
Yeah.
definitely, and just go with your gut, what you think's right.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. For a younger person who wants to start a hairdressing business, what would be your advice to
I would say put up with the cleaning, the making teas and coffees in the beginning, and just smash it out and go for it because it'll all be worth it.
Yeah, you definitely get to where you want to be in it's been like nearly 10 years,
Yeah.
and I think look how far you've come.
Oh, it's 10 years you've had the business?
Well, no,
Right.
it's 10 years since we started hairdressing,
Okay.
and I think, Gemma's only 25 and she's opened her own business, and I think that's amazing.
I'll stop.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Are you going to do a franchise eventually?
maybe.
Oh,
If you
she's
pick-
100% gonna do that.
If you pick me up in 2 years, I'll let you know.
Well, you know, with the franchise, you can always work in partnership.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, yeah.
Future is
That's the plan.
One day.
Yeah, that's good. What's the name of your business?
It's Gemma Scout Hair Studio in Bexley Heath, Mayplace Road. Mayplace Road East, Bexley Heath, or
Okay.
Instagram, all the socials, and online. Yeah.
So it's Bex on the social media. What's the name?
Gemma Scout Hair Studio.
Do you want to spell that for us?
Well, okay. It's Gemma with a G, and then Scout SCOUT Hair Studio.
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot for that. So, what would you say the future holds for both of you?
Hopefully, very successful, happy, blessed.
Yeah, and still best friends.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, that's
Hopefully, you're in Dubai as well.
Yeah.
Maybe that's in there somewhere.
Do you are you influencers as well?
I wish.
No, I've got about 300 followers.
No, but I can see with your images and the beauty element.
Oh, thank you.
You can put. Don't you do your videos? What you do, you can film yourself when you're doing your hair stuff.
Yeah, we
Even
should.
if
We're
the
getting
client-
better, aren't we? on
Even if the
Instagram?
client doesn't want their face shown, you can do that cover or whatever,
Yeah.
and then just get angles and then post it.
Definitely. On our hair Instagram, we're a lot more confident. We post
Yeah.
a lot more on that. We've got, just considering we opened in December, we've got nearly 1,000 followers already, so I don't think that's too bad.
No, it's going up quite a lot as well.
Yeah.
Which is good.
No, that's good because you want committed followers and also people to see growth. So even if you're not too confident, I'd still go and post because people will see your development.
Definitely,
Yeah.
yeah.
So if you're at the pinnacle when you start, then people can't see any development.
Yeah.
People like to be on that journey with you.
Even since December, I think we've improved so much. Like even
Yeah,
without,
definitely.
because like things like social media skills, I think we weren't very good at it when it first
No.
started, and we've got so much better.
But you're both bubbly.
Yeah, oh, good.
No, but you're bubbly, so I don't see why you would say that.
Oh, really?
And we've got a good team. We've got a good apprentice who's on the ball with Instagram and
Yeah.
TikTok and everything.
Yeah, and we've got Jordan and Sarah, who are like the best girls, like the best stylists to work with. So we're so
Yeah.
lucky. We're such a good team.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I love the way you
Drop that in
slipping
there.
in the shout out.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out
It's a shout
Jordan,
out to
Sarah, Daisy. We love them.
So, you said you've been in the business for 10 years. Did you go to college or uni, or was it self-taught?
We actually did. We actually met doing an apprenticeship when we were 17. So we had one day of college coming into the salon, and then we worked the rest of the days in the shop.
Yeah.
So, how long was your apprenticeship?
3 years.
Yeah, about 3 years. Yeah.
And what was the apprenticeship like, and what could have been improved in the
Oh.
apprenticeship?
It's difficult.
Yeah.
You're basically like a glorified cleaner for the first 2 years.
Definitely. Yeah.
While you're learning.
I don't know. I think you've just got to go through the worst bit to come out. I don't know. It was hard being an apprentice,
Yeah.
and I think if I'd known how hard hairdressing was going to be when I started, I wouldn't have done it.
But I think you've got to think everyone started from that point, and everyone's been through the same cleaning, the toilet, and
Yeah.
all that. To get there.
And if I was to change it, I don't know.
I don't know. I think it taught us a lot, even cleaning the toilet.
Oh, it taught us so much. Yeah, definitely.
Some people, many different industries are ex-military. So obviously, when you join a military, you're treated like pond life.
Yeah.
Some people say you're lower than pond life, but you earn as you endure and people drop out, you earn your position.
Oh,
So,
definitely.
like,
Yeah, 100%.
I would have thought it would be this equivalent for your
Yeah.
profession. You have to show people you're committed and they can throw whatever at you.
Definitely.
And there's no fast track to it at all, really.
No.
You've got to go through that.
Yeah, it's all about experience, I think.
What were the hardest things that you had to learn apart from cleaning?
I think the colour theory and how to talk to the public, I think.
Yeah, how to deal with clients, I think, is definitely
Yeah.
one of the hardest things.
Can you give us an example?
You're basically a counsellor / hairdresser.
Yeah, we
/
deal with everything. Like,
everything.
yeah, we hear like the lowest of the lows and the highest of the highs. I think, like in people's lives, and I think that can be quite draining as well. But I love it. I wouldn't change it for the world.
Yeah.
How do you, because obviously as a podcaster, what I do here, I hear some really traumatic stories. How do you keep that smile, keep that uplift, that bubble. Even though you're hearing all the, I can assume it's women, so it's to be a lot of drama relationships.
There's a lot of drama.
Yeah.
I think we genuinely care about our clients. I think they become like friends.
Oh
We've
my
done
god,
their hair for
definitely.
so long.
Yeah.
And I think we're there with them through them getting married, having babies, getting divorced, whatever happens.
Yeah.
We're always there every 6 weeks.
Definitely, and I think just giving the best advice that you can. I don't know, and I think I feel like it's taught me a lot of like my own life experiences, like hearing about what other people go through, and I think you can sympathise a lot with,
Yeah, massively.
like, or empathise a lot with people.
Does it make you, when you go home, you kind of grab your partner and give them a big hug?
A little
Oh,
bit.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're not going through that.
Yeah, 100%.
Telling the truth all the time.
But I think if we're close friends, like with some of our clients, they also listen to all our problems
100%.
as well. So it's
They're
good for
very
both of
open
us.
So you get the client back. Now you can hear my
Yeah, exactly.
It's my turn today.
Yeah, it's so true. Definitely.
Is there anything that you've heard before where you just thought, I can't hear this?
Yeah, there's a few things I had to bite my tongue out,
Yeah.
which I can't disclose because the hairdresser never tells.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the hardest thing is that a lot of people don't realise when you're self-employed, you actually, like, I think they forget you only earn money if if they turn up, and I think they just think that our job is for fun. I feel like they don't realise it's an actual job and it's how we make a living. Sometimes that does frustrate me. But
Yeah, I
So
agree.
if they don't turn, I see what you mean.
If they don't turn up, yeah.
You're standing there waiting, you could have served somebody else.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
don't really see it as a big
You
issue.
can lose like your whole day's wage.
I
Yeah.
suppose the argument would be that you can always give them a courtesy call in the morning and just say, hi, Susan.
Exactly, yeah.
We're still on for today.
Yeah,
Making
exactly.
sure, do you see what I mean?
And I think the other hardest thing is that because it doesn't, to them it doesn't feel like we're doing a job. When they come in and say, oh, they've had a really hard, busy day at work, I think they don't realise that we're actually working.
On our
Like
last
we
legs.
do quite long hours. We do like 9 till 8, like 4 days a week.
Yeah.
So
It's hard work.
we do long days as well, and I think they forget that it's a job for
I think
us.
people think we just sit and gossip and read magazines. So
Yeah.
It's actually really hard work.
Yeah.
And I suppose there is, apart from magazines, there's still a lot of gossip.
There is a
Oh,
lot.
there's a lot of gossip.
There's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
But would you change it? Would you change anything?
No, I
No,
wouldn't. I wouldn't
no.
change for a world. No, I
No.
love it.
Okay, that's good. That's
Yeah, I
good.
couldn't imagine doing any other job.
No.
So your heart's really in it.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Are you girls on the website as well?
Yeah, we are on there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
We've got a
good.
little selfie of us on there as well.
Yeah. Yes, you know who's doing your hair when you
Yeah.
come in.
So, but definitely promote what you're doing every time
No, 100%.
on the Instagram.
Yeah.
Get that little, the tripod with the camera.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
a good idea.
yeah.
Just short. Every day you just do short 30 seconds or 60 seconds, whether it's TikTok or.
Definitely. Oh, we're
Clip.
working on that, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
TikTok.
do that.
TikTok, we're getting better
Do
at.
that.
Yeah.
And eventually, for me, I have somebody who uploads onto one platform, and I have a team of people who just deal with everything, pumping it out there. You might get to that stage
Yeah.
because if you're doing long hours, you're doing 11 hours a day on average, then sorry. I forgot to
That's right. You can come up at Welling.
You just want to talk. You just want to talk to us.
No, it's very embarrassing. And I'm back in a big motorway thing.
Come off at next one.
We can come off and go back. Apologies. Tell me to loop. Okay. And the thing about it, I don't even edit these podcasts. Okay.
Oh, no.
I don't edit them. You know why? Because I don't want anybody to say I made them look a certain way that they're not.
Yeah,
No
no.
journalists are very sneaky, manipulative.
Yeah,
that
good
type
twist
of thing.
everything.
Yeah.
So, you've been great guests, ladies. Last couple of questions. What's the impact you want to have in the world?
Oh.
I just want to brighten everyone's day. I think I want people to come in, have a nice time, nice experience, and leave feeling happy.
And I think there's nothing better than having good hair.
Yes,
A good hair
exactly.
day is a good day.
Yes, I agree.
I'll tell you a quick story. You know South America,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the Aztecs
Yeah.
and the conquistadors, the Spanish.
Yeah.
Well, they came to conquer the Aztecs. Obviously, the Aztecs didn't appreciate this, so they decided they're going to come down from the mountains and kill them all. But But there's two people they decided they weren't going to kill. One was the chef, because they're curious how people felt strong. They noticed how the men felt strong after they'd eaten their food, so they thought he had some magic potion. And the second was a barber, because people would go into the tent all like really hairy and grizzly, like fighting male, and come out with this pristine look like a new god. So they thought there's something special in him. So it just shows the power of hairdressers, barbers.
Yes, that's a good story. I'm going to use that one now.
Yeah, especially after lockdown, I think.
Yeah.
I think we've seen some sights.
That comes back to what you were saying though, is that when people get that hair, they feel new, fresh, ready for the world. Some people don't want to go out unless they've had their
I
agree.
with that. I'm the same. Don't feel right unless your hair's 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot for that. Just remind people where they can find you again before we close.
So Gemma Scout Hair Studio on socials and in Bexleyheath.
And the spell?
Spell it.
Spell it Gemma with a G, Scout, SCOUT, Hair Studio.
Okay. Thanks a lot for that, ladies. And we wish you well. We hope you liked that interview. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to get the latest daily episode. Ever considered investing in the continent with the fastest growing economy and population on Earth? The same continent that holds 30% of the world's known natural resources? Then listen to our sister podcast, Africa Investor Stories, where you will hear real investors with real stories from around the world share their experience of investing in Africa. We post Monday and Thursday at 10 a.m.